and the LA Clippers. This is Mike Green. Along with me, Jeff Van Gundy. As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Cavs?
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship-level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense. He knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
The Cavaliers coming off an impressive win in their previous game against Golden State. Jeff, their shooting from long range was outstanding, and the most obvious reason for their victory.
They were in the zone last game. I mean, when you shoot the ball that well from deep, it's hard to lose. They were absolutely on fire, and because of that, they got the victory.
Stuffs it in the rim.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Jeff, the Clippers not only good, but so entertaining. It's a highlight package every night.
Absolutely, and again, those highlights get special significance when it comes to they're in winning times now. It's one thing to make highlight reel plays in a loss. They get forgotten very quickly. But to do it in an entertaining style and win in a major market like LA, and really right now be the better team in LA, this is a terrific accomplishment for Doc Rivers and his team.
Crawford against James. The Clippers with control on the rebound. Gets that one to drop. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 4-2. Irving against Paul. There's the perfect pick. For two, and LeBron James with a nice play.
That type of defense where you give an uncontested two-point jimmy up will lead you to defeat.
For Chris Paul, he is desperate to get to a finals, desperate for a championship, but his team not able to get past the second round. What does he have to do to take them there, Jeff?
Well, Chris Paul is a great player. Oftentimes, how far you advance in the playoffs is just as with and who you play against as it is how you play individually. Chris Paul has nothing to be ashamed about. This is a team that could win it all.
Fires from downtown, and LeBron James with the jump shot. Knocks it down for three. He's got 7 points thus far.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Paul draws the double team. Nice finish around the rim.
The assist, number 11, Jamal.
James against Crawford. Curling in. Adjusts the shot. It's good. And the foul. Block called against Jordan. And J.R. Smith will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Off the mark on his free throw. Paul bringing it up. You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a six-man role when oftentimes he could say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three-point shot, the pick-and-roll game. He's a great free throw shooter. He's one of the all-time great streak scorers.
You know, each year, Jeff, we seem to be saying this, Blake Griffin just gets better and better every season. He finds a new area to improve upon.
Well, when you talk to anybody associated with the Clippers and you mention the words and the name Blake Griffin, what always comes back to you is that he is a first into the gym type of guy and a last out of the gym type of guy. He's willing to put the work in.
Irving from downtown with 2 remaining on the clock. Oh, what a great dunk.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Paul. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Has to put it up. Shot clock winding down. Gets it to go. And J.J. Redick with 5 points. James brings it across. Love's looking to operate from down low. Oh, excellent screen. Lots of room there. And LeBron James with the nice play, sinking the 3. And here's another look at that three-pointer. LeBron James with 10 points.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer. Great looking shot.
Paul against Irving. We talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking. This guy, though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are not constantly trying to reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
James in possession. Puts it up. Good adjustment. Can't finish.
You got to finish with strength in the paint. You can't go up weak like that.
Sloppy ball handling. Crawford has the double team converge. Love the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Oh, he hooks it. That's good. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 18-13. Paul against Irving. Gets it off. That's a 2-pointer. Paul's unable to hit.
Jeff, I didn't know that Love's middle name, Wesley, was in honor of former NBA star Wes Unseld. He's a family friend. And Unseld, just like Love, a big guy, can rebound and throw great outlet passes.
Well, that's what gets overlooked a lot of times with Love, and his shooting and his rebounding sort of dominate the conversation. But those outlet passes that he throws, those pinpoint passes, does remind you a little bit of Wes Unseld, who was by far the best of all time at the outlet pass.
Smith against Redick. Here's the lob. Smith on the drive. Oh, beautiful pass, and he lays it in.
2 points. The assist from number 5, J.R. Smith.
To the basket, flips it up, puts it in. That's a 2-pointer. And Chris Paul with 6 points.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 20-17. And we'll have a timeout. The Clippers down by 6.
You know, Jeff, here's a little known fact about Chris Paul. We know he's a great basketball player. Did you know he was a great bowler? He actually owns a bowling franchise in the PBA League.
Well, I didn't know that he owned a team, but I want to know, does he have his own spare ball? So he has a strike ball and a spare ball. That will tell me that he's a legitimate bowler.
And does he have his own bowling shoes?
Oh, there's no question. If you own your own team, you're going to have your own shoes. I wonder if he blames his coach in the PBA like coaches get blamed in the NBA.
Paul Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for another possession.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Jordan fires away for two, unable to flip it in.
And it's not surprising he missed that shot because he can't make it.
Irving on the drive, puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. And Chris Paul with a nice look from downtown. He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
That's a thing of beauty right there. The three-point shot, nothing but net.
Irving from three-point territory. Oh, nice rebound by Griffin. Pierce on the drive. Blocked. Out of bounds. Turnover. Luke Bamamute's come off the bench for the first time tonight.
Number 8, Jeff Green. And number 12, Luke Bamute.
Pass intercepted by Mozgov. Down into the lane. Shumpert jump shot. Misses for two.
He's a great shooter, but he could have driven the ball into the paint and made a play for his teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Green puts it in. And the foul called against Mozgov. That'll be his first.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
And he can't convert the free throw. From the corner, a three-pointer. That's good.
3-ball, corner pop.
Lets it go. That's good for two. The Clippers down by 2.
The assist from number 12, Luke Bamute.
Irving against Paul. Jefferson against Pierce. He curls. Irving from downtown with 3 on the 24. Jefferson on the drive. From beyond the arc. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. 3-point attempt. The Cavs with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Downtown. Won't go from 3-point range. Paul into the front court.
They have a great opportunity right here to go 2 for 1 and get 2 quality shots to end the quarter.
Knocks it down. Another 3.
Tremendous balance, follow through, arc, rotation. Wow.
Paul moves into the front court. For 3, puts it in.
Nice follow through on that shot. Gets the 3 to drop.
It'll count if it goes. So the first quarter comes to an end. Cleveland's up by 2.
We'll be right back with more Monday Night Basketball here on ESPN after the break.
team able to get much of a control here in the opening period. Some interesting things going on.
Yeah, no separation between the teams right now. Some good plays, some inconsistent plays, but what you see is a great competitive spirit by both sides.
The assist from number 8.
Great to see Kevin Love back in Cleveland. It was killing him to be on the sidelines during that playoff run last year, Jeff. He's going to be a huge bonus this season.
Exactly, particularly when you miss due to injury, Mike, and he had sacrificed so much role-wise. And again, his ability to shoot long range, to post, and to offensive rebound, that combination is really difficult to find.
Crawford walks it across. Puts it up. Can't get it to fall. A powerful slam.
2 points.
Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 35-32. Goes to the goal, puts it in, a two-pointer. LA's shooting 53% from the field.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Inside and lays it home.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
To the basket, nails it.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Mozgov for two, puts it up, hits the shot. Timothy Mozgov's 2 for 2 from the field. Beats his man. Crawford on the drive. Shot is blocked. Ref says he just touched the line. It'll be Clippers ball.
Once again, another example of another team playing poor basketball with the lead. They've earned the lead, and now careless turnovers like stepping out of bounds is going to cost them big time.
Strong move to the rim. There's the pick. Crawford on the drive to the rim, right there, and it won't fall.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
The assist from number 5, J.R. Smith.
Green on the drive. He got a piece of it.
Jeff Smith won the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award with the Knicks 2013. First Knick to win the award since your guy, John Starks, in '97. When Smith is right, he's a heck of a player.
He is. Oftentimes we focus on his antics versus his game. But when he is playing at his high point, he's obviously a dynamic shot maker, but he's also a good passer. And I think that gets overlooked. This guy...
The alley-oop, he throws it down. And Los Angeles calls a timeout. They need something to go right pretty fast.
You can't allow teams in the NBA to go on extended runs. You've got to use your timeouts wisely. This was a good one. You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 46-38. Backing his man down. Fires away for two. Puts it in. He's 5 for 6 from the field.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
At the rim, that's a 2. And Chris Paul with 16 points.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
James, it's good. A 2-pointer. 10-point lead for the Cavaliers.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Griffin against Love. Throws it up from deep in the corner. The Clippers with control on the rebound. Green, Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 50-40.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his flops, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
The play broken up nicely by Jordan. To the rim, it's good. A 2-pointer. And Chris Paul with 18 points.
You can tell both of these teams are completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game.
Knocks down the jumper for 3. J.R. Smith with 7 points and 1 rebound.
Sweet stroke on that shot, Mike. It looked good as soon as it left his hand.
Looks to put it back up again. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for a new 24. It's turned back by James. Well, coach think it's time for a change. We're going to have some substitutions right now.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 12, Luke Mahute.
For 3, the wide open shot. Bang! Hits from downtown. And Chris Paul with 7 points in the second quarter.
Listen, Mike, they didn't have a lot of assists in the last game, and sometimes we can say, well, they didn't pass the ball. Sometimes you have to make shots. You could be passing the ball well, and you miss the shot. Well, today they're passing the ball well. That's why their assists are way up.
For the layup, can't finish.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Kevin Love with a perfect delivery.
This isn't like the YMCA layup line. This is like real life. As you go in to try to finish, defense is coming over. This is spontaneous. The ability to adjust, contort, and still finish is a special, special gift.
Can't hit the 3.
Hey, that was a bailout shot by the offense, but defensively, that's the type of effort and tenacity and attention to detail you need to keep.
And another easy basket, Jeff. Should we be surprised they haven't called timeout yet?
They need a TO, Mike. They need a timeout right now. They can't allow it to continue to go on and let the momentum continue to swing. It's just too much right here. Timeout.
Irving against Paul.
Cleveland Cavaliers having another great season, Jeff. You know, as long as LeBron James is on that roster, they have a chance at a title.
Absolutely. You saw it last year. Even without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, They took the Golden State Warriors to 6 games. He didn't play efficiently, but he played.
Oh, great hustle as he looks for the save. It's out of bounds. Jamal Crawford's back off the bench here for the Clippers.
Number 11, Jamal Crawford.
Irving bringing it up here. And he curls in. James can't get it to go. The lead's still under double figures. Love's trying to get down low. James against Crawford. Here's the screen. Shumpert fires with 2 on the clock from downtown. Gets to the rim. Rebound handled by Thompson. Throws the alley-oop. In the paint, knocks it down for 2. And it's a 10-point lead for the Cavs.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
The Clippers with the offensive rebound for another possession. Boy, there's some incredible point guards these days in the NBA, Jeff. And you look at a guy like Kyrie Irving. Is anybody a better ball handler?
Now listen, he is a special player. When he's at the top of the floor, either in transition, one-on-one, or in the high pick and roll. The guy has a unique handle. He can get to any spot on the floor he wants, and his greatness has been obscured prior to LeBron James coming back to Cleveland because he wasn't playing in any meaningful games. Now, because of James and Kevin Love being there, they're playing in meaningful games, and we're getting to see all of his talents come to the forefront.
Blows past the defender. Hall against Love. Crawford for 2. And that won't go. Irving for 3 with another shot. Knocks down the jumper. And Kyrie Irving with 5 points here in the second.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the basket. Big time 3.
Griffin against Love. George fires from downtown with 1 on the 24. Crawford against James. Puts it home with a slam.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Irving against Paul. Screen set nicely. At the buzzer. That's it for the first half. Cleveland's up by 9. From the legendary Fab Five, Jalen Rose now ready to talk some basketball.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Cavaliers will start the second half with a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunity. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Clippers are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. They certainly stay dominant around the rim on the offensive end. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers. Mike and Jeff are ready to get started, so we send it back to them now.
Welcome back to the Quicken Loans Arena for the second half. Jeff Van Gundy alongside me here tonight. Mike Breen on hand. Cleveland's got to be very happy, Jeff. Both ends of the floor, very impressive in that first half. What do you look for now?
Well, if you're their coaching staff at halftime, you're just imploring your team.
Puts it down. What a play.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Here's the pick. Shoots for three. Not able to hit from downtown. LeBron James is 2 for 9 from beyond the arc. Hall against Irving. Griffin fires. Griffin's jump shot won't go.
Poise and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
Jordan's trying for position in the paint. Picked off by Smith. Fires from three-point range. And DeAndre Jordan with his 11th rebound. He got hit by Irving.
Defensive foul to number 2, Kyrie Irving. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Hall the jumper. Hits the three. A huge shot from downtown. And that's the 7th three-pointer for the Clippers.
We're seeing a lot of offensive energy on the floor from both of these teams with terrific ball movement.
And that's his 12th rebound of the game. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 65 to 59. Irving into the front court.
James, 4-time MVP, just one of 5 players to have won the award that many times. You look at the names he's with: Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan. He truly is one of the great players of all time.
Well, there's no questioning that, Mike. I don't care what your top 10 list, or even if you narrowed it down to quote the Mount Rushmore of best players in NBA history, he's going to be under consideration. He can be, and maybe already is, the best small forward to ever play this game.
Oh, he loses it. And Cleveland's called for the foul. That's their second team foul. And it looks like a single substitution being made here. Timothy Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. Gets the wide open look for three. Bang! Los Angeles is 8 for 18 from the perimeter.
And what you're seeing here is both teams being very unselfish with the basketball. The assist total in this game is remarkable for both teams.
Tries for the alley-oop. To the rim. Puts it in. Plus the foul. Blake Griffin picks up his first of the night.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
To the line for 1.
Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
4 minutes gone by in the third. Cleveland's up by 7. He steps out. It'll be Cavs ball. And looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 0, Kevin Love. Stepping in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 8, Jeff Green.
Love's looking for position in the paint. The screen is set. There's the perfect pick. Smith fires with 3 on the clock for 3. Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans, say, what do you mean if they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
James against Crawford, and now he moves around the defender. From three-point land, bang! LeBron James with 21 points.
Top of the key three, money.
Paul on the drive, shot blocked by Thompson. Tries the lob. Smith, oh, he puts it down. What a beautiful pass.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Number 5, J.R. Smith.
Curls in. Paul, an easy layup, and it won't go.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
And Kyrie Irving with a three-pointer. He's averaging 19 points per game this season. An 8-0 run for the Cavaliers. Oh, excellent screen. Crawford for 2, lets it go. Crawford shot, misses the mark. There's the pick. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 77-67. Crawford against James. Puts it up, knocks it down. A two-pointer. And Jamal Crawford with 5 points.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Can't connect, and the lead still in single digits.
Could we pass the ball more than once, please, before we shoot? Is that too much to ask?
Paul's looking to set up in the paint. To the basket, flips it up. Oh, gorgeous setup.
The assist from number 8, Jeff Green.
Irving against Paul. Here's the screen. Nice move into the paint. Goes for the three-pointer. Rebounded by Jordan. Green for 2. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Irving coming across.
James. Oh, difficult shot against the double team.
What more could the defense have done, Mike? They had him double team, and he still managed to get off the shot.
That's going to be a quick 20-second timeout.
Chris Paul, one of my favorites is Doc Rivers saying that he didn't realize how mean he was until he coached him. Says he's mean as a snake.
Yeah, and you got all different type of snakes. So I'm going to talk to Doc about, is it a garter snake? Is it a rattlesnake? But I think he tends more to be the rattlesnake, Mike, because you look at it. He's all smiles before the game, and during the game, he has a different demeanor, a different look, a la what Doc Rivers says, like a snake.
James is looking to do damage in the paint. Puts it up from three-point land. Griffin the rebound. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 79-75. Paul has the double team close in. Crawford fires with 3 on the clock. James the jumper. It's good. 3-pointer. LeBron James with 28 points and 1 block.
That's just big-time offensive basketball in the NBA. Searching the open man out, hitting him on time and on target, and then finally capitalizing by making the shot.
Puts it down.
Unless you've coached in the NBA, you don't know how frustrating it is to not be able to get your players to play all out on every possession and give up simple dunks like we've just seen.
Pass is broken up, stolen by Baamute. Crawford for 2, shoots away. Quick rebound by Smith. James from downtown lets it go again. That's a 3-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. He sinks it. He's got 14 points in this matchup.
Again, that's another example of quality NBA offense. Moving the ball, searching the open man out, and then finally knocking it in.
And we have a couple of substitutions here.
Team foul number 3. First foul in the final 2 minutes. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 8, Jeff Green.
Paul the jumper. It's good. The Clippers down by 6.
The assist from number 12, Luke Baamute.
Pass telegraph stolen by Paul. He's all by himself. Paul knocks down the shot.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Shumpert jump shot. Knocks it down. Iman Shumpert with 5 points.
The assist from number 24, Richard Jefferson.
Griffin for 2 with nobody near him. Able to put it in. And Blake Griffin with 12 points.
Fundamentally sound 2-point J.
That 3-pointer won't go.
Hey, they give you 24 seconds for a reason. It's not 7 seconds or less like the old Phoenix Suns.
He puts it up. And Chris Paul with the nice look sinks it.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Screen set nicely. Shoots the 3. Beautiful shot with time running down in the quarter. And that will end the 3rd quarter. The Cavs up by 5. We'll have more Monday Night NBA on ESPN after this break. fourth quarter set to begin. Boy, this one is anybody's game right now, Jeff.
I'm here sitting and I'm nervous. It is such a hotly contested game. One play could make the difference between winning and losing. Let's see which players can withstand this type of heat and pressure.
Baamute against Smith. Crawford fires away. Crawford's attempt won't go.
Hey, that's a tough shot, but I'd rather have a good player taking a bad shot than a bad player taking a good shot.
Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 92-85. Here's the pick. The two defenders swarm. The whistle and a foul called against Mozgov. And Jamal Crawford will go to the line and shoot free throws. Knocks down the first one. Gets both points from the line. James set to bring it up. The screen is set. James against Green. Shumpert fires for three. Shumpert's shot from downtown won't go. Goes to the reverse. Unable to bring it home.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball.
Oh, and he throws it down. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 94-87. Blocked by Mozgov. Out of bounds. Turnover. And we have a substitution being made.
Number 13, Tristan Thompson. Into the game for L.A., number 32, Blake Griffin.
Wide open for two. Able to knock it down. And Jamal Crawford with 9 points.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
Lets it go for two. Nails it. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 96-89. Griffin against Mozgov. Throws it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Number 20, Timofey Mozgov.
Crawford on the drive. Here's the Euro step. Oh, that's a beauty. Puts it up for three. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead. J.R. Smith with 14 points.
Sweet stroke, sweet result. 3 points.
Gets it up for two. Blake Griffin with his third assist of the night.
And in their last game, the assist total wasn't where it needed to be. Today, it's a completely different story.
Throws the lob. Off the alley-oop. He lays it in.
2 points.
Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 103-91. Turnover. turnover. Terrific anticipation by Smith. Puts it up from downtown. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Smith from downtown as the clock winds down.
The assist from number 4.
Crawford bringing it up. Griffin jumper. Knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. Blake Griffin with 14 points and 3 assists.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
A long three-pointer. Crawford the rebound. And he puts it down. That's a 14-4 run for the Cavs. And they call timeout, ask for a full.
You can't allow teams in the NBA to go on extended runs. You've got to use your timeouts wisely. This was a good one.
Substitutions, please.
Drop steps toward the rim. Paul fires away for 2. It's good. The Clippers down by 13.
What a job they have done, keeping the ball moving to the open man and creating scoring opportunities for each other.
Fires away from downtown and hits the 3. And LeBron James with 31 points.
Tremendous balance, follow through, arc, rotation. Wow.
Reddick's looking to operate from down low. Paul on the drive. Oh, rejected by Love. Oh, he shoots it, misses the 2. Strong finish at the rim.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Ball knocked loose. Paul the jumper. Two-pointer won't go. Griffin fires. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. Blake Griffin shooting 70% from the field. Irving against Paul. From downtown. Won't go from outside the arc.
You want to protect the lead? You take good shots and don't turn the ball over. That was too quick a shot.
Reddick. Blake Griffin with his 4th assist of the night.
I love when teams share the ball. You learn everything you needed to know in this world in kindergarten. And the number one thing that Mrs. French taught me was share. And I'll tell you what, they are sharing the basketball here today in this game.
Goes to the goal, adjusts the shot, and gets it to drop.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended,
Oh, what a play!
It's hard to stop a moving train like LeBron James. When he attacks the rim, Mike, he finished with strength and force unknown to mankind.
Paul brings it across. Slams it home.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
James fires another shot. Hits for two. And LeBron James with 9 points here in the fourth quarter.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 117 to 104. Irving against Paul. James the jumper. And DeAndre Jordan with his 19th rebound. Backing his way down in the post. Paul from downtown. Oh, he puts it in. Big three from Chris Paul.
He's averaging 19 points per game this season. There's something you didn't think you'd be talking about. Blake Griffin is a very good passer.
Tremendous passer. Particularly the ability to think one play ahead. Really an understated aspect of his game that continues to get better and better.
He's all alone for two. Reddick's shot, no good.
A wide open miss. But those are the type of shots they're going to have to keep creating and start making to work their way back into this game.
Oh, huge three from LeBron James.
That's efficient offense, generating a corner three-point make.
On the drive. Misfires.
I really like that. That's good defense. Good, sound defense protecting.
Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down.
Oh, he just stole his heart with that dunk right there.
Paul against Irving. Fires for two. He puts it in. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 122 to 111. Three-pointer. And LeBron James with the play from way downtown. He scored 7 3-pointers in this game. Some lights-out shooting.
Nothing prettier than the spot-up three-point shot. That one was dead center right from the start.
What a dunk.
Dribble penetration will always break down your defense. You've got to keep the ball out of the paint. You can't allow it right at the basket for easy shots.
Paul firing again. Paul shot won't go. James in possession. They're all over him. Still puts it up. And Blake Griffin with the rebound. It's a double-double tonight. Throws it down. Half a minute remains in the game. The Cavaliers up by 14. Cleveland's leading Los Angeles by a score of 127 to 113. To the rim. Nice. It's good. And one. Blake Griffin picks up his second foul of the night.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
And he does it. A three-point play. And Doc Rivers calls time as we wind down here in the fourth quarter. Here in the fourth.
Number 11, Jamal Crawford.
Inside. The Clippers with control on the rebound. James from downtown, no one near him. And there's the horn. That's the game. The final score is 130 to 113. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers emerged victorious after a tight finish. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. The Clippers must be devastated after such a close loss. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see.
Player of the game. Who was cold?
Here we go with the top three plays. The Cavaliers took the Clippers are probably frustrated.
Game track. Player of the game. Who was cold?
These are the top. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.